Alright guys, this is part 2 of the video. This is the Cadillac, same Cadillac from this morning. Alright, as you can see in the front, I have installed one of the rims to check the size and what else I have to do, the customization. The back hasn't been touched yet, so the back is a little low. The back is a little low, haven't been touched. Still got the factory tires, and as you can see, I mean, I could put a fist in there, but that'll get fixed. Now, in the first video, I showed you guys the stick that I put on, the stick that gave me my measurement. This is the same stick that I was getting my measurement from. Let me put it over here. Okay, the same stick I was getting my measurement from. Let me move this. This is the stick from the first video, guys. Remember, I was at this line after installing the strut with the factory tires. Now after I put the rims on it, it raised me up another 1.25 inches. So I'm where I want it to be and above a half an inch above where I want it to be. This is actual height. This is the floor jack, guys. I'm not on the floor jack. I mean, not a stand. This is a stand. I'm not on it. Watch. Okay, see? I'm not on this. Well, it's a little wedge. Oh, there it is. I'm not on this, okay? And this is the exact height of the car. There's no jack underneath the car, guys, okay? There's no jack underneath the car. The car is sitting like it's sitting on 24s. For everybody that doesn't believe me, 24-inch rims. There you go. 24, 255, 30, 24s. Alright, 24-inch rims. Alright, this is this Cadillac you've seen behind me, and the reflection is also mine. I have to customize that also, but this is what we're working on, guys. Alright, I've done it. Installed the Ford F-150 rims. Let me get some light. Installed a Ford F-150 coil springs into my factory struts. As you can see, they're in there. Everything fits nicely. It's hard work. It took me about 3 hours again to get them off and on. 3 hours. Now, as for these, you have to push that back a little bit. See, I've done pushed it back. Beat it up with a hammer. It's not really touching besides this end right here that I still have to push back. As you can see, I have a little clearance. I have clearance here. Okay, so this part's been pushed back far enough. I have plenty of clearance. Now I have to do the rest of these. This is the coil for the F-150 heavy duty. Car sitting down on the floor. This is the floor jack here, guys. Just to let you guys know, it's not attached to anything. Same process. It's just sitting there. The car's not being held up by anything. I can show you guys again. The stick still here. And this is it. Nothing underneath the car, guys. See? Nothing holding the car up. Okay? Nothing holding the car up. I am approximately 12 inches off the ground. 12 inches. Matter of fact, comparison, I don't have a ruler with me, guys, so this is what we have to use. This is a coil spring. This is the coil spring from the Cadillac. That coil spring is 14 inches. Alright, it's 14 inches. As you can see, the coil spring is on the floor, and I'm probably an inch away from being on top of the coil spring. So I'm 12 inches off the ground. I say 12 inches, might be 13, but 12 inches off the ground after I put the 24s on there. The tools I used, guys, there they are right here. You'll need a pipe for leverage. For leverage when you're using the torque wrench. Not a torque wrench, when you're using the spring compressor to give you a torque leverage. The other tools I use, a floor jack, of course, to jack up the car. This is where you want to remove the bolts. You want to remove this bolt, this bolt, this bolt. The first step is you loosen these 3 bolts. Loosen them up. Don't take them all the way out. Just loosen them up. Then the second step. Well, this you might as well do this too, because this is gonna be a little difficult. Loosen this up. You will need an Allen wrench. Exact size, I'm not sure. Let me check my tools and I'll tell you exact size. You need an Allen wrench to lock this while you use a wrench to turn this. Loosen it up. Don't take it out. Just loosen it up. If you take it out, this will explode on you. Just loosen it up to probably like the top of the bolt and leave it alone. Then you go down here, take out your tire, and behind the tire you'll loosen these two bolts. Take them out, and then you'll take a hammer and knock the pins back, knock the pins out. Okay, this is the strut. Hard work to get them in there. After you're done, for mine, I will have to shave this area you see with the color blue. I have to cut that off here and down. Okay, the plastic, that's pretty much it in the front. And I don't have to cut my fender because I'm sitting high enough that I clear the whole front fender. I don't have to cut the back fender either. I'm sitting so high I clear them both. All I have to cut is this plastic in right here because this part is touching the tire. So in order to get this part off, I'm gonna just cut this whole thing off. This little lip here, as you can see, is touching the tire. I have to cut that off too. Other than that, it clears it easily. And this is the car sitting on 24s, guys. Okay, now let me show you the tool I was talking about. This is the box. These are the wrench. You will need this one. It's a quarter inch Allen wrench. That's what you would need. As I said, you need this one right here to lock in to this bolt. To lock into this bolt. See? Lock it in while you take a wrench and turn this to loosen it up. Then you will take the tire off, take out these bolts that I just showed you here, take them out, use a hammer to knock them out, then remove the 3 bolts from the top. Don't remove this one. Do not remove this one. Then take the strut out. You'll place the strut on the floor. You'll put the coil compressor on the struts springs and begin to compress them. Compress them till you feel that is moderately compressed enough so when you take out this bolt, it won't pop off on you. So after you do that, you compress it, take out this bolt, the spring will come off, and you'll replace it with the Ford F-150 coil spring, which you have to compress to probably 5 inches to get it on there. So there's a lot of compressing, guys. You have to compress that to almost 5 inches to get it to fit easily and snug. And you will have a hard time taking the coil compressor off. This is the coil compressor here, the one that I'm using. Show you guys. This is the one I use here. Like I said before in the first video, guys, if you have somebody with an automatic coil compressor machine, just take the struts out, go to their house or their business and have them do it for you for probably maybe 20 bucks. That's what they usually charge. They might charge you 30 or 40, whatever, but that'll be better for you because it's a lot of work to get the Ford F-150 coil springs compressed to the size of 5 inches, about 5 to 6 inches to get it to go on the struts and mount it, and then to take them off again after you mount it, the release pressure locks the coil compressor in the strut, so you have to fight to get it out. It's hard work, guys. And this is my tool set that I use. This is one of the rims. I'm getting it all repainted to match the exact color of the car. Wet candy red. The back, I will be working on the back tomorrow. I'm sorry I can't document the videos, too much work, not enough time, and not enough place to put the camera. So I will be installing Ford F-150, the old Ford F-150, around 90, 91, 94, 95, those range. They have the coil springs that will match the back. Pigtail on the top and a half L shape on the bottom. Those will lock in place well enough to sit on my coil springs, which are see if I can see them, which are right here. Okay, these are my coil springs right here. I'm gonna replace those with the Ford F-150 1990 to 1999. They have the coil spring I need. Double check them because I'm not too sure about how far up the years go, and that will keep my car leveled. This is it. This is the tools. This is the rim. This is the lack. And I don't know what else to tell you guys, man. I mean, I don't have a big sludge hammer, so I was using this hammer here. Makes it work a lot harder, but I mean, get it done. It gets it done. I'm gonna have low profile tires, so the ride's a little rough. Other than that, guys, this is it. This is it, man. The lack sitting on 24s. How to put your lack on 24s? Here it is. Without having to extend the strut arm, using cups, spacers, or any of that. You can if you choose to, but if you want to have something durable, Ford F-150. It rides a little rougher than before because those are compressed, hard, heavy-duty coil springs. They don't give a lot. So when you hit a bump, you'll feel it. But other than that, you're sitting 13 inches off the ground on the Cadillac Deville. Holla at your boy, baby. It's your boy Black G-Man, Zo Boy, #1 representative, Young Boss 786, Young Boss 305. Holla at your boy. And this is my other baby right here. It's the other lack right here. It's my baby. You know, I'm gonna fix it. You know, it's been through rough times, you know. It's been through a little rough time. So the interior, the outside is nice, but the interior is, yeah, not cutting it. The interior is not cutting it, but I'm gonna fix the interior, man. It runs smooth, it's still running. And I'm gonna put some wheels on this baby too. All right, it's your boy.